So, yes, last time we played, we had kind of a crazy, intense episode where we were trying to get a handle on all the migrants we had just gotten.
Right.
And then we got more
We
migrants.
got more.
And we had traders kind of stuck in our fortress. They're still stuck, by the way. Stuck right here.
Yeah, and we have a second
group of caravan just
so-
came and piled in on top of them.
So
we
at
were trying to
least-
get stuff to sell. We were trying to buy some animals that we could slaughter so that our child prodigy could make a bone thing.
which he then made.
A lot of stuff happened,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. So right now, the fortress is a bit of a mess.
Fortress is kind of a mess. We're expanding dramatically.
Yep.
Building more bedrooms
Yep.
for the dwarves. A lot of stuff going on. And we
Still digging for iron.
Yeah, digging for more resources.
Yep.
And we kind of ended last episode with a little bit of time spent here in Dwarf Therapist.
Yep.
But we have a lot more we can and should do in terms of getting our dwarves assigned to various tasks. We have a bunch of new migrants, like I said, who we don't know what they're good at yet.
Right. We got to take a peek.
And as I recall, we also discovered a maybe kind of obvious feature, Dwarf Therapist, that we weren't aware of, in that you can send changes back to Dwarf Fortress by assigning them in the spreadsheet.
Which I feel like wasn't a feature back when I used Dwarf Therapist a million years ago, but maybe it was. I didn't really use Dwarf Therapist that much because I love my Excel spreadsheets.
If you're wrong, I'm sure someone will let us know. That was
It's always been a function. That's the whole point. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not.
Regardless, it's in here now. It's really useful because
It's great.
It's kind of tough to. We've talked about if we were playing this game not as a video series. If I was just playing it, myself, and I had a 1440p monitor, which is what we're playing on, I would probably have each game running. I would have the game running in a window, and I'd have Dwarf Therapist in a window, so that I wouldn't have to do the full screen Alt Tab back and forth. But having this ability to,
or you could do two monitors.
I guess you could do two monitors. Having the ability to commit changes from Dwarf Therapist is really useful when you're having to do a full screen Alt Tab, because when we go back to the game and then go to our dwarf list, it's kind of hard to remember a name sometimes.
Especially you start to get multiple people with
we have a couple.
the same names.
We have two cattles, one who's a farmer,
and
one who's a cook.
Their last names both start with E-R.
Yeah,
in fact.
so that's it's a lot of work to look at somebody in Dwarf Therapist, say, okay, I want to make them a fish cleaner, and then go into the list and then hit C to go to that dwarf, and then P to go to their preferences, and L to go to their labor. By the time you get to this screen, if you're like me, you will probably not remember what you were doing.
Right, like, who is this guy going to be? It's crazy. It's almost a different game at this point, I mean, because we had a bug. We had a bug where our migrants were coming.
We had 7 dwarves for 14 episodes.
So because we had that bug, we didn't get waves of dwarves slowly. We got like a ton of dwarves all at once, more than I've ever seen come. And that kind of has thrown us off a little bit. But
we're now in a rapid expansion phase.
Yeah,
this is like the 1920s America of Dwarf Fortress right now.
It's kind of like the dwarf liaison, came and visited, we told him, no, we do want migrants now. And everybody who's been itching to come.
Migrants.
So
we are renowned for our craft dwarfship.
That's true.
And we're also pretty rich. We look at our wealth.
Yeah. We have 101,000.
101,000 wealth, not a million.
Things. We have 101,000 things.
Of
I'm sure there's a good dwarfy name for those units. That's probably all over the forums.
I think we're going to spend a good chunk of this episode looking through Dwarf Therapist, getting to know some of our new dwarves. Before we do that, though, one thing I remembered from last episode that we mentioned is we should probably get Sibrek, who's our bookkeeper currently, have him start counting out to more accurate numbers. And I don't remember how to do that. Is it under the nobles and administrators?
I think so. We'll find out. So, and then view unit, and then hit escape.
Hit escape.
That's part of the process. I always wanted a password for my computer that included a couple delete keys, that would throw people off.
Will is
not delete, awesome. And then it just is Will is awesome, but the not and then the deletes is part of the password, you know?
You should devise a password system that supports deletes. You'd make $1 million.
Yeah.
Maybe $1 billion.
Yeah. I mean, I'll settle for $1 million.
So that was not under nobles and administrators. I don't think. Where?
Okay, go try the Z menu, try the, we'll just check it all. Stores, maybe? This is stocks. No. Look at Will and Wes, try to find something.
In a menu. That was Z. I was looking at him under expedition.
Okay, go back to nobles and administrators. Okay. So we've been I think we're looking at an expedition leader, so.
Oh, it's Bookkeeper.
There you go.
Settings.
Hey!
All
Sweet.
right.
Let's just do,
Medium,
I don't know.
Precision?
No,
high precision?
Let's do high or highest.
Highest precision.
All accounts, that's just counts. All counts accurate.
But then he's like never going to stop counting, right? He's just going to be counting 24/7.
Well, at least he'll be doing something.
Well, he's got to be doing woodworking and stuff too.
Maybe we've got a better carpenter.
Maybe we don't. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
I'm going to put him on high precision. He's not going to be doing anything because we're paused right now anyway. Now we're going to really dedicate some time to learning the names of our new dwarves. We don't care about their names. We just want to know what they can do.
Yeah.
So
we never did genders. That was out the window to begin with. Now names are going to go out the window too.
So Sibrek has been our carpenter for most of the time we've been playing. As
out
we
of
know,
necessity.
He's kind of lazy. He hasn't been great at doing carpentry. Ashdesh,
might be because of us, but whatever,
Ashdesh was our original carpenter and has been sleeping for approximately forever.
Like 3 years.
So we need...
He's sleeping off that infection in his wrist.
Yeah. So nobody else has any carpentry skill.
Sure, nobody?
Nobody.
Scroll all the way down. Maybe.
Nobody even has carpentry on.
Okay, so I guess we'll keep Sibrek for now. Maybe eventually we'll get like a legendary carpenter or something.
Yeah, I feel like with no one having even a hint of carpentry skill at this point, it doesn't make sense to put somebody else on that. Does that affect just the quality of what they're making, or does it also affect the speed?
Speed and quality, I believe.
Because like we need to crank through some beds.
Right.
So
which, to be fair, would be a great way to train somebody new.
Okay.
But having high quality beds is great because then when the dwarves go and sleep in their beds, they're happier. So they're like, oh, I got to see a cool bed recently. It's mine.
That was my bed.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was all my bed. Yeah.
I actually recently got a really nice bed, IRL, and I gotta tell you, every morning I wake up and I'm like, I slept in a legendary bed last night.
Did you make it legendary by sleeping in it, or was it legendary beforehand?
I think this is getting inappropriate.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
So, man, we have a lot of dwarves.
I have, it's encrusted with images of Lieutenant Commander Data. My bad. That's a throwback to a few episodes ago.
Also an extremely weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Out of the context
of
our Dwarf Fortress experience. Okay.
I usually don't talk about my personal life at work, but sometimes it just slips
make
out.
exceptions for your creepy data bed.
For my data bed, yeah.
I don't know how to
Don't
move
knock
on.
Star Trek.
I don't know how to move on from that. I love data.
Okay, miner. We've got some miners. Masons.
Do we want to? I can sort by highest, like.
I think that's how we're sorted.
Oh, we're sorted by high skill. I want to sort by.
What's profession to do?
Yeah, there we go. That was what I was looking for.
Oh, so it links people to what?
I think it links them to whatever they're best at.
Oh,
their
okay.
Primary profession
Miners.
is.
I got it.
Yeah,
And then you
so-
can see who your miners
So
are.
we have our two legendary miners and our professional miner.
Yeah. Who is also our brewer.
Mm-hmm.
Last time did we set a different brewer?
I do not believe we did. Let's see, we've got.
So it's sorting by highest level
Job. Yes.
Job, yeah.
Yeah, we left Kivish as our brewer. We
Okay.
do have... Yeah, Kivish is the only one with brewing enabled.
Yeah.
Which is
And
what
and
the
we
purple
have
dot means.
we have mining disabled for Kivish. Am I yeah. Right? Am I crazy?
You're correct. We took
Yeah.
mining off Kivish. So we should probably start training up another miner, I think.
Yeah, let's add somebody as a miner. Well, okay, so this is where an Excel spreadsheet comes in useful because you can actually make a list of like, okay, what jobs am I going to need to fill? And then once you've kind of assigned everything else, you can be like, okay, I've still got these 5, peasants or people that just have really low skills and stuff. What are the roles that are still missing that I want to, assign one of them to?
Well, you're right that you could do that with an Excel spreadsheet, or
Yeah.
we could just look at the group of peasants we have right here with
Yeah.
their jobs.
But maybe we'll want to assign them to something else. But then I guess at that point we can go and be like, this jerk's assigned to,
So this guy is a great tracker.
yeah, and a competent spear dwarf. I think that's the guy we want to be.
This guy is just a novice everything. Oh wait, something said craft dwarf. Highest mutable skill?
Oh, okay, yeah.
What does that mean?
That just means it's the highest skill that's movable.
What?
Say what? Like check them all. I think they'll all have
Craft
stuff like
dwarf.
that. Yeah.
This guy has no experience with anything.
Yeah, he's an actual. We go back to Domas.
He's got really nothing.
45 years old and's done jack shit,
Man.
but he's happy.
It's kind of
Admired.
impressive.
Wait, go over him for a sec.
Competent mace dwarf.
Oh, Zan.
I think I'm gonna make Zan our other miner.
Wait, but you said they're a mace dwarf, so they might be a good combat person too.
They could fight in mine.
Yeah, but it's nice with a lot of dwarves to have at least a couple people on sort of a
Who are
dedicated
just-
military.
Well, I feel
But-
like we probably have a lot who are
Well,
decent.
to do
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we don't have many people who can fight.
we've got that spear and that.
Novice Marks dwarf.
Well, you can actually go to militaries, the next tab. Oh yeah, this is super weird.
Children will probably not be fighting.
Yeah.
What does this mean? Oh, so these are their. Oh wow, these are all skills as they relate to combat, I guess.
Well, yeah. I mean, these are like things like endurance,
So
toughness.
the bigger the red, a big red mark means they're really bad.
Oh, nice.
So like this guy is extremely quick to tire.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Burist here is very quick to tire.
I like that.
This guy is quite
sweet.
clumsy. So this Olgit right here, probably one of our better mighty strength.
Marty. See what our.
He's not good with any weapons, but that's okay. Nobody is.
Well, actually, if you look over here, you can see what their actual skills are.
Right, but
So
I assume these are cannot wield. Why is that?
I think it's just not leveled enough for it.
Okay. So
Or it might be certain weapons are race dependent, like a great axe or a halberd is a big two-handed weapon.
now
I
you
don't
said
know.
that they, like our miners, should be skilled in using.
Yeah, where are they?
I mean, I'm not seeing anything on anybody.
Minor. Go down. Well, they won't be skilled. Well, they should be. It's not even on here as pickaxe. I
Axe.
think a pickaxe just counts as its own weird weapon.
Okay.
Maybe
Well,
this
regardless,
is just not. So, like, look at them, and then look at their like strength and stuff. Where they are.
so I think.
So we've got a mace dwarf and a spear dwarf.
So they have some skill already, but
Yeah.
in terms of their body stats, they're not that
Right.
great. Now, will those things be trained up when they train, or is that permanent?
I think they are trained up.
Okay.
Like, I think you can train up strength and stuff like that. Like, our miners should be decently
Tholtig
strong.
here is impressive. He he doesn't have much skill, but he's dabbled in almost every,
What that probably
Physical
means
thing
is he's
here.
been in like one fight,
and he's mighty and incredibly tough.
and that's impressive.
Do we want the leader of our military to be a great fighter, or do they just need to be like a good commander? Because I don't really know what it means to be the leader
It
of the militia.
it doesn't mean that much. So the dwarves will kind of teach each other. They'll train each other, which is kind of cool. In combat stuff, if you have them set as a military, so having somebody who has a couple skills can be good.
So I
Because
think
they can, like, and skills like, you know, these kind of striker, kicker, fighter are good skills, but nobody's really amazing at that.
so.
I think as time progresses and we get more migrants, we'll get even better military people.
Do you think leadership, any kind of leadership statistic, affects their ability to be?
No, I think teacher is the only one that
Nobody
really
has any.
will. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave Imush and Zahn as maybe our first two
Yeah.
military dwarves.
And, you know, we can always replace them, but right now they don't have any skill in anything. So, in terms of value, I mean, they do have the slight military skills, but in terms of value as workers, you know, everybody else has a little more value than they.
So I just made Domas here a minor.
Okay, cool. So our third minor.
So yeah, let's
Sweet.
look at all of our dwarves. We only have one person who is a skilled planter, although we definitely have had some other people.
No, it's just the weird way it's organizing. It just means we only have one person whose biggest skill is planting.
Gotcha.
Because, I mean, we've had...
Oh yeah, so
we've had
cattle here, much better planter.
I don't even really understand how this organization... So that's farm. So he's under farming.
I'm gonna turn cook off for this guy. Unless did we put it on for him deliberately? Or sorry, I'm gonna turn farming off for this guy. Because he clearly
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
need
fine. We might have turned it on intentionally.
it. I don't think we did.
We don't need cheese making or any of the fishing stuff on for them. This might be a new person, actually. Same with beekeeping.
Where is beekeeping?
It's the other one on the other side of the
Ah.
yeah. And then cheese making, you know, we can have a separate cheesemaker. There are other people that are just as good at cheese making.
This guy is apparently an amazing cook. So.
Yeah, let's see if there's anyone who's a better cook.
Nope. Nobody even close.
So that person should be
Yeah,
our cook.
so we had cattle cooking before.
Yeah, we
Our
turned
other
that
cattle
off.
here. Let me turn that off. So that's Nish taken care of. What if I resort by profession, if it'll change anything? Probably not. Yeah. Because they'll have to skill up more before we'll resort them.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, let's just keep going through. So we've got crossbow making. We don't actually have. So I'm just gonna go through from the.
Let me start at the
from
top.
here. Yeah.
Top and top.
Okay. So how do you want it? You want to go down the list on the left. The weird thing about the way it's organized right now is people can still be really skilled in something even if it's not listed on the left.
Right. We can go by job.
Yeah.
If you want to do that.
That might be easier.
Okay. We'll talk about jobs that we need and have and don't need. So mining, we've got that covered.
Yeah.
Carpentry, we're gonna have
Sibrek, I guess,
keep
for
doing
now.
that.
Yeah.
Crossbow making, do we need one have this labor enabled? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we do have somebody, but
This guy.
yeah, I'd say just leave it. We don't actually have a bow shop
I
yet.
think I did make one, didn't I?
Did you? Maybe.
We haven't used
Maybe.
it.
We haven't used it.
Wood cutting.
Wood cutting,
3 people have that enabled.
one of them being
One of
Aztecs.
them being Aztec.
So,
2 unskilled woodcutters here.
yeah, so that's fine. Anybody can cut trees. That's
Masonry.
fine. Masonry. I think we've got a bunch of masons.
4.
Four, yeah.
Bunch of
We scroll
masons.
down. There they are.
Maybe we should turn these two off.
Yeah, we need to dedicate someone. I would make Tekkud maybe. He's our best mason, and he doesn't have other skills as far as I can. Well, you can hover over his name too, and that'll show
Yeah,
you.
he doesn't have shit.
I'll show you what he's good at, just in case there's something. Yeah,
Nope.
that's it. Cool.
So let's turn off cat in here.
Sweet.
Commit.
Commit changes.
Stone detailing.
So,
This guy's already gotten
Yeah.
a workout
and
engraving.
I think isn't there someone else, or is that the only person?
Just one.
And what other skills do they have? Let's make sure they're set.
He pretty much has nothing.
Yeah, do a hover over his name just to double check. Yeah, so that's cool. So we'll need one really right now.
Animal training.
Animal training, we've got a few people.
6.
And that's fine because you can set who you want to be your trainer for each animal. So I'd say leave.
Nobody's really good at it either.
that. Yeah.
Animal care.
Animal care, we've got some people. Again, it's not really a skill that
7.
is going to make or break anything right now.
Hunting.
Hunting.
It's
how
all
many do we
down.
have? Just the one.
We have 1.
And it looks like there's someone else who's slightly skilled in it. So we definitely don't want our gem. Oh, see, now we've got 2 gem people. Hover over that. What level is that? Great. And then is this the same? These are also great.
Yeah.
Um,
Do we want the same person cutting and setting all the gems?
well, we could do 2 different workshops. We have a lot of gems.
Yeah.
That's really up to you.
We could
and
do-
if it's up to like how much manpower we need for other tasks.
Yeah.
But potentially that would be great. Have one person be
So then,
cutting and one person be setting.
so we could turn hunting off for him
Mhm.
and give it to
Moral.
someone. Now, is Moral the one that we just took masonry off of him, right?
Yeah. So why not? And yeah, let's turn it off. Cool.
He doesn't have anything else really happening. So we need to remember we've got Zuglar
It's our gem setter.
and Urist is our cutter.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Urist can also farm a little bit.
And that's fine.
Next up, trapping. We have
Trapping.
4 trappers. 2 through 4 down
Yeah. I mean,
here. Is that also kind of like hunting?
yeah. I'd say I
leave
wouldn't
it.
really worry. Same with small animal dissection.
Right, we've got
Doctor.
4 diagnosticians.
Cool. And we would prefer to have one and then maybe a second one if shit gets crazy and then we've got a lot of injured dwarves.
I'm going to turn it off for our suturer down here
Yeah,
because they have
that's
no
fine.
experience.
Yeah, we just turned that on because we were like, this is going to be our chief medical dwarf.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gave him like everything, didn't we?
So the thing about a diagnosis is it's just required before any medical treatment starts.
You know what? I'm going to give it...
Just leave it on.
Yeah, because Urbad was the one we had as our chief medical dwarf before.
Yeah.
I think...
Okay, so yeah, we'll just leave it on. He can train as he goes. I think it just has to do with the speed at which he diagnoses somebody. Since we'll probably turn off all of Moses's stuff otherwise, and we can,
You mean all his non-medical stuff?
yeah, and we can kind of get to those. Well, okay,
I'm going to go ahead and hit those up because
we're gonna accidentally turn one of them back on.
we know what he's good at.
Yeah. And then he can be dedicated. That means he'll be lazy a lot of the time, but he can kind of haul stuff or whatever.
Commit.
Yeah.
Surgery.
Surgery,
It's all down
same.
here.
Yeah.
3. So I feel like I should probably turn all cat and stuff off here. We could leave... Do we need a backup? You know, is that...
I would say only in the case of like a real emergency.
And in which case we'll go in and tune it,
yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, it almost doesn't really matter. But yeah.
We have a lot of people on this. And now feed patient.
Yeah.
Those we want to just leave.
We'll
on.
just leave them on, that's fine.
But I'm gonna turn these all off. I'm gonna give him diagnoses as, fuck it.
Cool.
Chief Medical Dwarf, doing it all.
Yeah.
Except this guy is also quite a skilled wound dresser and suturer.
It's the same though, right? It's the same level?
Yes.
Go up. Yeah.
But I want to
I would just choose one
You think?
for now. I mean, because you want one person to be getting better at it,
I'm just thinking
and then
of
having a backup.
the times when
So if one of them,
fleas and
yeah,
terror.
if he starts getting disgusted, then we can always switch. I would say this is something we can worry about later when we need to.
I'm gonna leave them on.
Okay.
They're already
Sounds good.
really good at it,
Yeah.
so
Really
They
great at it.
they don't need to grow
Okay, so butcher.
so much. Butchery. So here's our first person butchery. Kind of seems like this is a
Cattle's a little
Cattle.
better at it.
cattle gig.
So Cattle's got butchery and cheese making.
This is this cattle.
Yeah, this is the new cattle.
Who is a competent cook.
Right, but we took that off so we
He's
have
not
someone else.
cooking, yeah.
Be our main
So
cook.
maybe he should be the butcher.
Yeah, that's fine. Took off. There's one guy down there. Yeah. Oh, and I see another one.
And oops.
Butcher and surgeon.
Figures. Appropriate.
Yeah. Tanner.
We haven't done any tanning, have we?
Did we not? No, I guess we bought our leather straight up.
Is anybody a good tanner? We don't really have a good tanner.
The one down at the bottom was
Got-
a little better, but that's
He's our surgeon.
Yeah. I mean, you could give him. Well, yeah. Let's just have a dedicated medical person just to be medical. I'd say it doesn't matter.
We have enough dwarves at this point.
Yeah, maybe that first one, Ernest, because plant processing isn't really that important.
All right.
Cool. Great.
2 have this enabled.
Where's the other one?
Just mob up here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Going through.
Farming.
Farming. We can have a couple farmers. Cattle's our main
We
farmer.
have 3 farmers. I think that's fine.
Yeah, well, let's actually take the gem setter off. We don't want.
That's
Yeah.
this guy. Too bad he was pretty good.
Yeah. But,
So now we only have. Okay, we've got our good cattle and our kickrost here.
yeah.
Lantern
Maybe
kickrost.
we should do one more.
We could put it. Well, we don't want Irvad really farming.
We want him mining.
About
yeah.
Catton. What's
Sure,
Catton
what else is
mainly
Catton
doing?
doing?
The mace.
Oh, masonry.
Is he?
Is that off? We turned that off for
I
Catton.
believe we did.
So Catton could give up the life of. It's also our soap maker, but we could leave those on too.
Yeah. Put him back
Wood
on
burner.
farming.
Yeah. So dyeing, we're not really worried about that yet. How many do we have?
3.
3.
Nobody's very good at it.
Yeah. That
Blacksmith.
person's our blacksmith. Turn off dyeing then.
Does this person have any talents whatsoever?
Not really. Just leave it.
Yeah.
I'd say. Soap maker. Because if we were going to go to dye something, we're going to come back in here and check it probably.
yeah.
Soap maker, we've got Catton turned on. Anybody else? Was it just one?
Just one.
Let's just leave Catton as that. He can be farming and
Wood
wood
burning.
burner. Let's
Catton's on
actually.
that. And
The other person was down below.
Sibrek. That's right. I
Sibrek.
thought it was Sibrek.
Yeah.
You want to put anybody else on that?
I would take Sibrek off it because we want Sibrek just
Yeah.
to be carpentrying and maybe
Doing the books.
mechanics. Who's the other person?
It's Catton and. Or was it?
I don't even know.
Oh, it was just Catton and Sibrek.
Oh, cool. So yeah, I'd leave it on then.
It's pretty easy to burn wood.
Cool.
Hot ash. Catton.
Yeah, Catton is fine.
Just Catton. Lye making. Just Catton.
Yeah.
Milling.
Um,
Have we done milling?
no.
We have 2 on milling.
Yeah. So maybe. What is the top one? Is our
I'm
fisherman?
gonna take Momu's off
Well, the other ones are fisher, so we want them to just be constantly fishing. I would maybe leave Momus on with it. They can be milling when they're not fixing people up.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Brewing, I think we have that set to, yep, we got
just
a
one
master brewer.
Is the master brewer set to do anything else, though? We should turn off furnace operating.
Well, Kivish is going to be mining a lot.
Didn't we turn that off?
No.
Yeah. That's grayed out.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
That's right.
It's hard to see the purple.
It is hard
or
to
the
see,
gray.
yeah. Okay. Kivish is just going to be brewing up a storm.
Plant gathering.
Got 5
that's
plant
fine.
gatherers.
Yeah. Well, let's just see who it is. Make sure it's nobody too important.
Burris is...
Yeah, we don't want him running out. He's a big wealth source.
Everybody else is just...
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Plant processing, whatever. Don't care. Cheese making. Got a lot of cheese makers.
5 cheese
We want one
makers.
person to get really good at making cheese because you can sell cheese
Yeah,
for a
we
lot.
do.
So let's just find our best cheese maker.
Should it be Catton? Probably not. I don't know why I was thinking that because he makes soap too.
Yeah.
Those are not alike.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be Urist. He's going to be doing gem stuff.
It could be Tholtig. Oh, it's going to be fishing, so
not a
turn that
fisher.
off. Yeah.
One of these two. Or this one.
What are they good at?
These guys, let's see, Dumont. He's an adequate conversationalist. He slept uneasily due to noise. Oh,
I'd say make our butcher also our cheese maker, and maybe our milker.
this is our butcher here.
Yeah.
He
So-
is a cheesemaker, in fact.
Yeah. So I'd leave
Cool.
that on, and then I would add milker unless there's somebody who's like a rock star milker. Which I don't
A
think.
rock star
Yeah.
milker. That's what I want to be.
Well, West.
We have one other milker somewhere.
Oh yeah, I see him down there. Let's leave that on. We can have 2 milkers.
Are you sure?
Yeah, up a little bit. Yeah, right there.
Ah.
Yeah, I would leave that on. I'd have
Oh,
2.
okay.
Just, it's not something they'll be spending a lot of time doing.
Shearing.
Shearing. We
We
just
got
have those.
3 shearers? 6
6.
shearers. That's too many.
Yeah, let's leave those guys and go down and see who else. Make sure nobody important is shearing. Because shearing, they're going to be going out and grabbing.
Turn it off here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And turn off our fisher.
Yeah, cool. I would just leave the other ones. One of them will grab it whenever somebody needs to be shorn.
Cook.
Well, we didn't do spinner. Did we just have one?
One
Good,
spinner.
cool. That's fine.
Pressing.
Pressing. Let's just have one person do it. Yeah.
Hogan here has
That's fine.
nothing else really going on.
Also, something we should maybe do with some of these people, like who have something like pressing, we should just turn on farming also, so they can do a little farming.
So our presser here, we have a couple pressers. Where is
Farming's that. Yeah. Let's just turn it on, and then let's see
who
who else
is
we
the other
have.
presser? I did leave it on for more than one person, I think. Oh,
Nope.
I didn't.
Which is fine. That's fine. We don't need more than one. And then, our shearer and, some of these other people could also be. Yeah, that's fine.
And we don't need a beekeeper.
Not yet.
Not yet. We don't have any bees.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could do that. That would be fun.
We have
Fishing.
2 fishers.
Okay, so who's our.
Tholtig is the main one.
Right. And then Solon, who is a great pump operator, which really is such a weird specific thing.
So should we let him fish?
I'd say let him fish. I'd take off the fish cleaning and fish dissecting though for him. So we want to dedicate.
Tholtig actually has them off.
Yeah, but we have dedicated people for both of them.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, let's turn those off. So we've got a dedicated fish cleaner and a dedicated fish dissector, which we don't really.
Should we make both of them this guy?
Yeah, we could, and then Kumal could do something else, something peasant meal.
All right,
Cool.
moving
This
on.
is slow but steady.
So if you're watching this and you're bored and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you doing this? This is a really good way to actually understand what all your dwarves are doing so that you can spend less time in the game paused
and freaking out,
and more time having a low idle count, idler count while they're doing things. It's pretty easy to sort by a lot of different things. I think sorting by profession when you're going through this process of trying to give them very specific roles is probably the easiest.
This or highest skill, one of the two.
Yeah, so highest skill is the one that we were using before, where you can see, you know, okay, this guy is really, really good at some specific task. I want to make sure he's doing that job. Or this girl.
Oh man, slept in the dirt recently.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, we're working on that.
We're going to fix that. So I'm going to go back to profession.
Cool.
We're most of the way through. We're at furnace operator.
Do we have one?
No.
Okay. Do we even have a furnace yet? Oh yeah, we do. We've got our smelter.
So Kivish is brewing. We don't want Kivish to be our furnace operator.
Yeah, what is Iral is our...
They're all miners. We don't want any of them.
So we want somebody who is not doing anything else to be our...
Somebody new. What about Meng here? Meng is doing nothing whatsoever.
Sure. Furnace operator. Is the second person, Cool. Okay. Weaponsmith. Let's go up to the top and see how many we got. One. Perfect.
Right here. But it's Ilral. We don't want it to be Ilral.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta pick a weaponsmith. Should it be our blacksmith also, or should they be separate?
Well, I mean, it could be all the same person. Right now, we only have one smith shop. So...
He's already a great metalsmith.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well.
We could have it be Lore here, who's not doing anything else.
But is a blacksmith?
What if we made him...
Weapon and armor?
Yeah. And then we let this guy be metal crafting.
Well, metal crafting is will be a different... I guess metal crafting does happen at the smith also. Yeah, that's fine. What else? We still have him as both a blacksmith. So blacksmithing... Now I'm wondering what the difference is. I guess blacksmithing is making like metal cages and stuff, and metal crafting is making like crowns and things like that. So
we still need a furnace.
Didn't we do one?
Oh, we did. That's right.
Okay.
To Meng.
Gems.
Should Meng have any other stuff going on other than operating a furnace?
Nah. I mean,
it's kind of a shit life.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
But shouldn't have come to our fort with no skills.
We can Damn.
Yeah.
It's cold. We can turn this off for
yeah.
We definitely want to turn it off.
And then let's turn off gem setting for the one guy, for Urist. Oh, it might already be. It's purple on purple. Click on it, see what happens. Yeah, there you go.
That's off.
That's off.
That's on. That's off. Cool.
Tweet.
Is that definitely what we want?
Yeah. Cool. Sweet. We can maybe leather on the second shop.
We have one leather worker who has no skill. Nobody looks like has any leather working skills.
Well, we do have... Don't we have a legend? Oh no, because the guy who we've had two
legendary crafts made.
Right,
we've had of Fey moods.
One was a Fey mood and one was a possession.
Yeah,
and because he was possessed, he didn't get any skill for making it.
Oh, that's
lame. But the Fey mood, the child did become a legendary bone crafter, which is so horrifying, actually.
Our leather worker is Zos here.
Fine.
Is kind of just like picking
doing
up some
random
odd jobs,
Yeah,
so he'll be our leather worker.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wood crafting, let's see if anybody's got that. It looks like we have at least one. And it's Ilral, whatever.
So probably don't want it to be Ilral.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, let's take off that too.
So that kid will be a great leather worker.
Will be a great bone carver eventually.
In 15 years or whatever, when he grows up.
We do need a woodcrafter though for things like nest boxes. I don't think we're going to be making any more like wooden scepters or whatever, wooden crowns, but for stuff like that.
So who should we make our woodcrafter?
I would say a random person could be our wood, stone, and bone for now. Could be all three. Are all of them have no? Like, does anyone have any of these three? Wood, stone, and bone. Go up to the top and see. No. Well, we do have this one guy, this bone carving. Like here, hover over them and just see how many. 0, 0, and
What if
1.
we make him all?
Yeah, let's just make them all. Great. Done.
And leatherwork?
Did we
Oh,
pick
we
somebody
have
else?
one, yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
But
Glass making, we don't really want to get into
need
sand
right
stuff.
now. Weaving?
Weaving, yeah, great. One weaver, that's fine. It can be that person. Clothes making, that person.
Wait, did I turn off wood crafting for?
Yeah.
Cool.
One clothes maker, they're good at that, and that's all they're doing. That's fine. We should maybe
Sweet.
turn on farming for them too, or something. I mean, they're just.
Yeah,
We
so
just
they're
haven't
doing
done that
stuff.
yet. Yeah. Strand extractor, we don't have to worry about for a while.
Pottery?
Pottery, whatever.
And then this stuff.
Yeah.
Mechanics is the key here, right? And that's
Yeah.
currently Sibrek.
Right. So we might want somebody else. It's too bad we've already leveled him up.
We could take him off the bookkeeping.
It's true. I mean,
He's a high master appraiser. Is appraiser the bookkeeping? Is it
yeah.
the same thing?
Yeah. He's like appraising what we have. I would leave him.
This
at
guy's
that.
a professional appraiser.
That's pretty good.
What if we took Sibrek off appraising, off that, and had this guy only doing that?
Yeah.
Because
That
he's
could-
not. I don't know that he's doing anything else.
He's our only crossbow maker, but that's fine.
We can take him off this stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Cool.
It's just animal shit.
Yeah. And then hauling, he can be a hauler when he's not counting. That's fine. Cool. So we'll just have to remember to put him
What
as...
about architecture?
We have a couple people as architects. It'd be nice to have one person be really good at it.
One of them is Sibrek.
Right, because he's our only... The other person's cat.
He's the cat.
Yeah, it looks like it. I think just because I recognize the skills. I was so right. No, he's our soap person.
Yeah, you're right.
It could just be Catton. It's nice to level up. I mean, if you have someone who's good at architecture, whenever a building that requires architecture is built, like bridges or certain workshops, I think, it'll say like a well-designed, well-built are two different.
So should we just
things.
leave it on one of them?
I'd just leave it on both for now and whatever. And then, we didn't actually figure out our mechanic situation, did we? Do we want a different? We're just gonna have him do both.
We'll let Sibrek do carpentry and mechanics,
Okay.
but he won't be doing any other stuff.
Right. So we'll have to go in and take him off of
So I think that's enough dwarf therapist for.
Ducine. Wait, go back for 1 sec. Let me just look at it one more time. Just one more
Thought we
look.
were out,
Okay, get out of here.
taking it all in. So we do have to go to nobles and administrators. We're gonna take Sibrek off of our. Oops, that was the wrong button.
Yeah.
Oops,
That's also
we're gonna replace him
Yeah.
with Ducine.
Yeah. There's Dumad. There's Dishmob.
Nope.
Domas. Are you sure it wasn't Domas?
Uh,
Oh, alt tabbing back.
Ducine.
It is Ducine. Weird. So maybe we just need to go down further.
No, I think I looped around.
There he is. You went by him. There he is.
Oh.
Yeah. No relevant skills.
Sweet.
So that means you're gonna have to take away Sibrek's office also. That's why this red require means that he's
doesn't
got
have-
some thing. Cool. And now if you go into that, you can actually see what his requirements are. But we know that. So assign it.
Is Sibrek gonna get pissed off?
Might be a little sad. Cool. Sweet.
not-
So now if you go into the nobles,
Oh,
oh shit, diplomat stymied. Oh, because Sibrek was sleeping the whole time?
yeah. So that wasn't because of the chair thing.
No.
That was, yeah, so if you remember from last episode, we had the second caravan come in and the dwarven diplomat from
Yeah.
wherever the mountain homes wanted to talk to Sibrek, Sibrek was hauling rocks out to work on the wall, and then he got tired and he went to bed.
Yeah,
And,
jerk.
and then that was the end of that. So these guys left.
Yeah.
I think we need to change the location of our trade depot.
So that hopefully it'll get rid of them. That's easy. I mean, we could just build another trade depot right here.
So I forget how to build that. Is that under designations?
No, it's just a building.
Water source vanished. What? What does that mean?
It probably means somebody moved.
Somebody just swipe a drink.
Check
from
your drinks though. It shouldn't be water.
Oops.
See,
Stocks.
Yeah, we should have plenty of drinks.
Two
No,
drinks.
we don't have plenty. Wait, no, we have 450 drinks. Look at all that.
What's the two?
I have no.
What's this column?
This confuses
What's
the
the
hell
first
out of
column?
me. I don't know. Why are you asking me? I just work here.
Don't you know how columns work?
I think it's completely unrelated.
Well, we're not out of drinks, I don't think.
Oh. Maybe that's, we go back into that? I think that's, the red column is what's in our world right now. So it includes the stuff owned by the merchants. Because we've never made any rice beer.
Yeah, that's a good
So
point.
that's what it is.
You haven't made any of that stuff.
Let's go brew. Make sure somebody's brewing.
Should be.
Well, he might have canceled it because he ran out of barrels and then never started again.
Ah.
Yeah. Brew from plants. Sweet.
We need to make sure we have enough barrels, enough beds, all the bees.
Yeah.
Struck a bed on repeat.
Yeah. And then we also, galena. That's more silver and copper, I believe. It might just be silver. We should probably make a to-do list. But
So what's the
things
deal?
are happening.
What's the deal with managers?
So managers are nice because they can basically need pigtail seeds. Cancels catch live fish. When did we set that?
Trap?
Yeah, but we've never. I didn't think we ever.
He's one of our fishers. One of our fishers.
Yeah, but catch live fish isn't a task he should be doing.
Is he trying to get a fish for a pet? Is that?
Yeah, maybe. You were asking about managers. Managers basically let you chop down some trees on the other side of the river.
Yeah,
Bold.
Might as well,
Bold.
leave the ones near home to get in
I agree.
darker times. Managers.
Managers basically let you designate certain tasks, designate the priority, and then, I just saw a huge problem. Go back to your fort. You've got some ramps right here. That guy just ran up the ramp and over.
Whoa.
I just saw someone do that. So remove upstairs, I think. That's what you want. The next one.
That's build.
That is build, you're right. Remove. Yeah, so you were right, Z.
I don't think I was. Was I? And these, right?
Well, those are on the outside, so they can get up on that hill anyway.
Couldn't they still get up this way?
Well, they could get up, but they couldn't get down into your fort
Oh.
unless they jumped.
Can they? Can you jump?
Eventually, we might want to clear out, if we go up a level, that's down, we might want to clear out some of these ramps so that this can be like a little upper level. It's kind of weird. We could even build a wall up here, that goes to this and then goes on top of our wall. So
Layers of wall.
yeah, we can do that. But managers are great because they let you set priorities for tasks, and they also let you ask, I think it's called
How
like
the fuck that guy's still...
because
Oh,
those
it
haven't
hasn't
been
been
moved
moved
yet. Yeah,
What are they doing with those barrels? They're carrying
I'm gonna
barrels.
say
Getting
for
water?
sure. I have no idea.
Not getting water?
I've never seen a dwarf take a barrel to go get water before. Follow that guy. See where he's going.
He doesn't have a barrel, though.
Yeah. Oh, he's just going to drink because we're out of alcohol. That's the problem. Jerks.
Our population has increased immensely compared to what it was. And our drink production has not ramped up in kind.
At least he's doing it.
Is he?
Or at least it's set.
It is set.
Who's our brewer? Let's see what they're doing.
Isn't it Kivish or Cattle? One of those
Look,
names.
somebody's processing a fish.
Woo,
Yeah.
fish! Oh, Sibrek ran out of cages. Oh, there's no. Okay. Let's look at our brewer. I'm not seeing brew on here.
Yeah, this might be a dwarf therapist moment.
Brew drink from plant. Inactive.
Yeah, go see who our brewer is, and then we can see why they're not doing it. Like, let's check, because I can't remember who it is. Brewing is Kivish. So let's see what Kivish is doing. Maybe hauling or something. Kivish is sleeping. That's why.
That's no good.
But he'll get on it. They can drink water for a minute.
For everybody.
Yeah. We
Drowns.
have 12 dead missing.
Drowns in water. 12 dead missing.
Yeah, if you go into units, you can see. Oh, man.
That's fine.
Why does it say the wagon? Wait, zoom to that. With C. That should.
Can't.
Or
'cause
B,
it's dead.
because it's a building. Nope, no, that's weird. Because if you go down to like the elf and zoom to that.
Nope.
Yay!
He's dead. Dead.
I mean, his body is just up there on the hill still.
It's probably decomposed by now.
Yeah, but you can still like see the pile of his clothes where it
yeah, so
happened.
new trade depot.
Yeah. So buildings, and then trade depot with a capital D. You see it's its own thing. So yeah, I would put it just right dead center over that.
Right there.
Yeah.
Can we destroy the other one?
Yep. In fact, you should. I think with Q, actually, you have to go into it and then remove building. Cool. And then Sibrick, whenever he gets tired of making beds on repeat, will come and remove it.
I would get tired of that.
Yeah. He's making some nice beds, though. I mean, I think there can be a lot of satisfaction in that kind of,
That quality of bed.
that kind of hands-on task, that
Wood opal.
that sort of honest work.
We're striking a lot of gems.
Yeah, look at them.
Our little bedrooms in here getting dug out. Found some gold. Or something.
Yeah. You know, it's
gold.
what's fun is
Look at those
if
bedrooms.
we engrave those or smooth and then engrave those walls will be like worth a lot more. It'll make them even happier because it'll be a like silver, or like that white over there is galena, I think, which is a silver ore. So
Need unrotten raw fish. Feel you, buddy.
yeah,
Why do they keep trading off? Like, come on, just stick.
because only one can at a time. This must be our new guy. Look how slow he is.
Man, you're slow.
Slow as hell. Only one way to learn though.
By being slow.
Yeah. Are we still building doors? Look at all those doors you have built. You should build place some doors.
Not doors.
Yeah.
It's probably on repeat still.
Yeah, I see someone dragging a door down right now. You're like, I don't care what door it is, just give me a door.
I need a door. I got private dwarf things to
You can
do.
actually see what the level of the door is if you. I think there's a. Here, hit D again,
Oh, I will.
and then don't hit enter this time, or hit enter once, but not again. Do X to expand and contract. So yeah, you can actually see like this Gabbro door you're about to place is like a really
Choice
nice
door.
Yeah.
Door is sweet.
That means everyone walking down this hallway is going to see all of the doors also.
And you'd be like, I encountered a fine door this day.
Yeah.
A fine door.
Fortress might be a mess, but we've got some wealth going on.
It's not a mess, come on.
I mean that in the most loveful terms. What is this grayish ore? If that's like coal and
You want me to look at it?
yeah, dude. Which I think not with kennels. Hit the right button in the wrong
Kennels
menu.
is not look tetrahedrite.
No, the stuff that's on the ground that looks like gems. Oh, that's tetrahedrite also.
Mica there.
Tetrahedrite is fun because that's
Sphalerite.
silver and copper. So galena is pure silver, and then tetrahedrite gives you a piece of copper. And so look at them going.
Put
We
in
got
the
a door.
doors.
We've got them doors.
Wow.
We got one idler. Look at that.
These guys
Look
know
at
how
them
to build some doors.
Yeah, build some beds too. Put them in,
I'll tell you that.
and also make them stop building doors. You have too many doors.
Is that right? Where's our mason?
These down. One. Yeah, it's on the same level as all the wood.
Which is that level.
Yep. I think it's the top one. Yeah, cancel that shit.
I mean, we probably have used most of the ones that we built, honestly.
Yeah, I see a couple
okay, there's
spots.
still a lot.
I see a couple spots on the other bedroom floor, the floor of the kitchen that still need doors.
They might not have been dug out when I.
Let's see the bed quality too. Let's see what Cibric's churning out.
X.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not as good, but still.
Well, that was not nearly as many beds.
Yeah. He's been distracted by other stuff, like being
sleeping.
Cibric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beds. Sweet. Now you gotta go make those all bedrooms. How are we doing? This episode's kind of going.
I think we're probably about ready to call it. Maybe I should make these all bedrooms. And then, is that with Q? Make these bedrooms.
And just enter and then scroll on to the next one.
I don't need to assign it.
No. Just R, enter, left.
Why is
No, you're good.
Oh,
Yeah. Left. Get caught on
what
that.
the
Just
fuck?
hit enter. Yeah.
I see. I kept going back into the same.
The same bed.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Okay, we should wrap that one up. That was mostly a Dwarf Therapist episode.
Yep. Just organizational, which, I mean, at
It's
this
important.
point is a lot of our fort.
Because now a lot of the jobs we assign to, we can start having them just get turned over constantly. Like
Yeah.
our gem setter and our gem cutter, we need
Yep.
to just set them to start doing stuff.
Yep. And then just once in a while, we'll just check in on them. We should also, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff we need to do. We should make a big stone stockpile. Like I see there's a bunch of stone just randomly in this stockpile.
Yep.
So we need to do that.
I believe we dug out space for
We
that.
did.
to
We
do
did.
that, yeah.
So we need to do that. There's just a couple more organizational things we need to do. And then look at those kids. I think I just saw two kids, one bedroom. Maybe the families all sleep together. That's cute. It's a little bird. We need to organize our animals, make sure nobody's, we don't have a goat in a
Having
cage
sex
somewhere
with
or
them or
something.
something.
We also, want to make sure that our dwarfs are
The
are
only
holy in the eyes of
only animal we want in
eyes
a
of
cage
God.
is this elf right
Yeah.
here. It's a rotten elf.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
We could actually put them on display. We could make a zoo.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's kind of morbid.
that'll probably do it for us for this
And
episode.
winter's
And
upon
it's
you.
winter. Next episode,
Snows shall fall.
The
on your
first
Milan.
winter with more than 7 dwarves
Yeah.
in the fortress.
I don't know if we'll make it. Just kidding, we'll make it because they're fine.
They're fine.
They're fine. Look at them, they're happy. They're having parties all the time.
This is a saving screen. There's no.
Well, I don't mean look at them right now, obviously.